welcome back to the Style and Beauty Doctor on YouTube, and in today's video I'm gonna be giving you a little bit of a winter haul. Haul. Maybe not as much stuff as you might see someone buying in some of these hauls, but a haul nonetheless. So sit back, relax, get a snack, and let's go. Typically in the wintertime, I don't do a ton of like clothing shopping because most of the time people are only seeing like my coats and my accessories. So I'm like, I can just keep wearing the same stuff underneath. But recently I did buy a couple of new things and I figured let me share it with my peeps on the YouTube. So let's get started. My Uniqlo Heattech little mini haul. I used to wear Heattech stuff like it was my job when we were first introduced to Heattech a couple years ago, but I don't commute the same way that I used to, and plus our winters haven't been, they've been cold, but they haven't been like super cold, so I've been able to get away with just having like my regular like jeans or pants or whatever with nothing on underneath. However, and I can't even say it's out of nowhere because it's supposed to be cold in November, but we had a very mild October and we had some pretty mild days in November, and out of nowhere it was like 23 degrees, and that shook me to my core, and I was like, I'm gonna need some Heattech. So I picked up these extra warm leggings. I got these in a size extra large. I had another pair of leggings that I bought that were lined with pile, but them joints was mad short. They barely came up to my waist, and at 5'9", I'm gonna need some leggings that reach. I wanted something higher waist. These are more of a higher waist. These are they're extra warm. They actually have a raised nap lining, and it's 1.5 times the heat retention of Heattech. So this is like Heattech to infinity. This is something that you can wear around the house. This is also something that you can use to layer with. So even if you want to like, wear some of your like, not so warm outfits in the winter, you still want to look cute, then you would put something like this, maybe a darker color because it does come in black and other colors. You put this underneath your outfit so you can stay warm, but look cute, Then I also got this ballet neck long sleeve t-shirt. Now, when I put this on, it was quite like on my skin. It was showing all my lumps and my bumps. But I didn't buy it to like wear it. I bought this to, again, be a layering piece. So if I'm wearing like a t-shirt or a sweater underneath and I need that extra layer, I got this. I got this in this mint color that I'm as you can see, I'm a little obsessed with this kind of shade, these shades of brown. Like, that's my thing. Like, I love that. So I got that. I also got these Heattech gloves. Now, I have tons of gloves already, but I got these because I wanted another pair of gloves that I could wear when it's not too cold out, because this isn't warm enough for when it's like really cold. I would probably put another pair of gloves over this when it gets really cold. But I wanted a pair of like, I don't want to say thin because these aren't very thin. You still feel very like right now I'm like, I need to dig these off because I'm getting hot. But I wanted something like, on a mildly cold day, which like, 32, but like 32 to 40 degrees, This is where I would want to wear something like this. Sometimes it does get that cold here where if you take your glove up for like 2 seconds just to swipe up, like you feel like, oh shoot, I just got frostbite. It gets that cold. So the index fingers on these gloves will allow you to use your phone. As you can see, I'm able to kind of get in to my apps and do stuff and, I don't want to go on my wallet and show you what's in my wallet. I can go on my profile. I can tap on things. See? Heattech gloves. Oh, this was also Heattech. It's a snood. Basically something that is a scarf / hood combo. So you can kind of twist this around. You can wear it just as a scarf, or you can kind of bring it over your head to kind of keep your head warm like a hood would. So I got that. I like this. Now, I had said to myself that, I'm not going to buy as many coats this season as I typically do, because I love coats. Like, I just love coats. I don't love that I need to wear them, but if it's gonna get cold and I have to wear a coat, I want something that looks really cool. I already have a lot of coats in my wardrobe, but I saw this one at ASOS and I was like, I need that because I don't have one like that. I adore this coat. It's like it gives like a vintage vibe, and it feels so like the color of it. It's like the perfect color blend. Like, I love that. It's like honey brown, then it's got some dark brown, then it's got some like black in there, maybe even like a grayish black. I like, she's killing. She's killing it. She feels warm. She feels like something that, you know, I like. Maybe if it's like 40 degrees, I'd be like, okay, I'm super hot. So this was probably something where it's like in the 30s and below that I would wear something like this. And then when it gets really super, super cold, I probably, you know, need to layer underneath. But I just got her, so I have not, I just got her, so I have not been able to, you know, verify the, you know, how she works in different temperatures, but we shall see. But typically a coat like this, because it is big enough for me to like layer things underneath, I'll be fine. Because even if it's not very warm to wear on its own, there's enough room underneath to layer if need be. And then I also picked up this sweater in H&M, and I saw this, and initially I wanted it to, I really wanted this to be a really cool sweater dress on me, but unfortunately, due to my height, it was not a good sweater dress for me. I think if it kind of cinched in more at the waist, and if it wasn't so wide at the bottom, I would have felt more comfortable wearing it as a sweater dress, but it just, for me, and my comfort level, I just prefer to wear it as like a really long sweater. I got the extra large. I like how it's kind of drapey, but not like, you know, slightly oversized, but not like too crazy. And again, I love the color because I'm like all into these like minky kind of brown kind of palettes for this season. So that is that. Then because it goes hand in hand, because during this time of year, like my skin gets super, super dry. Make sure you check out my winter skin video because it has 7 easy tips to continue on with glowing, hydrated skin through the winter, because dry skin is super real during this season. So I wanted to show you some things that I've been putting into my routine because, you know, when you're going outside, or even when I'm in the house, I need to make sure that I'm like properly lotioned and greased up, because even being in the house is enough to like zap the moisture out of my skin. So I have several lotions that I use in rotation. So Vaseline, they keep changing the formula of this, but within the last like 2 to 3 years, every time they change the formula, they change the name or what have you, whatever they change it to, I wound up actually liking. So far, so good. So I actually bought this either, I think I got this at the beginning of this year, but this is the Vaseline Extremely Dry Skin Rescue. It's a healing moisturizer lotion. It doesn't smell like much. It's not like this super glamorous product, but it's one of the few lotions that really, really, really keep my skin hydrated and moisturized, because what happens is my skin gets so dry that it starts to itch, it starts to get irritated, and I hate that. So I make sure that I use this. And then sometimes I might use the overnight cream, which is a similar formula, except this is a cream and that's a lotion. And what's great about this, although this is a lotion, it does a really good job of keeping my skin hydrated. Another fave of mine, because I like to have many different types of winter moisturizers, because some of these brands get tricky on you and they switch up the formula, or they discontinue something, or they come out with something new and you're not feeling a new product. So I like to have an arsenal of winter moisturizers for my body. So this one, thankfully, is more on the glamorous side. This is the Gold Bond Radiance Renewal. This smells absolutely amazing. I like this because this basically like refuses to let any kind of dry skin come in. Like, even sometimes after you wash your hands, you still may have some moisture on them. I got this smaller bottle to keep in my purse because I wash my hands 50 million times a day, and I don't always remember to put moisturizer on after, until like I look down and I'm like, oh my God, your hands are mad and ashy. So I got this to keep in my bag for such occasions. Then I recently started using this Vino Dry Skin Relief Body Wash. I actually started using this around maybe towards the end of summer, maybe end of summer-ish, beginning of fall. But I really started using it more often as it started to get colder out. Basically what I do when I shower is, typically I'll use an antibacterial soap all over, but in the wintertime I cannot do that all over my skin because I will turn into a crocodile. So I usually just save the soap for my underarms and, my pockets. Save the soap for the pockets. But for my legs, my arms, my torso, I definitely like to use this body wash because it's so much more gentle on the skin. It cleanses, but it doesn't strip me bare of hydration. Alright, so that is my winter haul. I'm about to run out of light because another thing that sucks about wintertime is that we only get but so much daylight, and I like to film in natural daylight and we don't get a lot of it, and these are the breaks. But let me know below, what have you bought recently in terms of winter fashion, winter beauty? Let me know in the comments. Get all chitty chatty. Follow me on social. The links will be in the description box because when I'm not hanging out here on YouTube, I am probably somewhere else on the internet. My blog, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, you name it. I'm probably there, so make sure you follow me there as well. And I will see you fine folks in my next video. Bye, guys.